We invite everyone down to make a donation to Houston Community Foundation booth in the lobby to purchase tickets to win 500 on a half shot at halftime. Tickets are $1 each or 6 for $5. Sponsors are Ron Jennings, Progressive Older Bank, Security Bank, Simmons Bank, Alcoholic Bank, Walmart, and West Plains Bank. Additionally, at halftime of the championship game, we will announce 2 winners in the top card, 38 shooting, and defensive basketball champion live. Each winner receives a regulation size basketball for season sports and outdoors. Again, tickets are paid on at the lobby, and they are $1 each for 6 or $5.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Houston, Missouri. It's championship night. The Houston Community Foundation Varsity Boys Basketball Tournament. I'm Andrew Ekman on the Bakersfield Line Sports Broadcasting Network, and it is championship night. The number 1 seed Bakersfield Lions taking on the 2 seed 4A Salem Tigers, in for a dandy matchup here tonight. here from the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. Bakersfield Lions going for a three-peat as they have won this tournament the last 2 years in a row. And they are in for a matchup tonight against a 4A team, Salem Tigers, just up the road about 45 minutes northeast of Houston. We're about 3 minutes away from tip-off. Bakersfield Lions move into the championship game by winning the first two games. On Monday night, they took on Kabul and won that handily. Thursday night, beat Houston, I think it was 54-20, something of that nature, to move on into the championship game tonight against Salem. Salem got a win over Koshkonong in the first round. Took on Couch the other night, just squeaked past them by 7. Couch ended up losing the third place game to Houston 63-60. Here in the previous game before that for the third place trophy, the Houston Tigers, the home team, or the host tournament, home team won the third place game. And now we're at the championship game, the Bakersfield Lions and the Salem Tigers in for a good matchup tonight. Earlier today, looks like Summersville won the fifth place game. And again, Houston came away with the third place game in that. So in for an exciting matchup tonight. Coming up, actually started today, the Bakersfield Lady Lions in action in the Big Springs Conference Tournament. And we're going to team up with Redline Media Alliance next week. We'll be showing their broadcast on our Bakersfield Lion page. They're going to be having that coming up next week. They actually started that today. So Bakersfield Lady Lions were in action today. The Bakersfield boys in action coming up on Monday night. And, that might be Tuesday. I'll have to look at that. I know they are the 1 seed, but don't have the bracket right in front of me right now. But we will be having that coming up here all next week on Redline Media Alliance. Be teaming up with them and having live broadcast for that. About a minute away from tip-off here. Bakersfield Lions come into tonight 11-6 on the year. I believe the Salem Tigers are 6-9 on the year, but they are a Class 4A school. They lost to West Plains in overtime. Also played some other good schools tonight. This year, we're going to take a quick timeout as they play the national anthem.
I need your please. At this time, please stand for the Star Spangled Banner. Welcome to the Tucker Gill House for the Houston Community Foundation Varsity Boys Basketball Tournament. The mission of the Houston Community Foundation is to establish.
Now, thanks there, Christian. Lady Lions got the win 43-39 today in the the Big Springs Conference Tournament. Going to go over the starting lineups real quick. First off, for the Salem Tigers, they are the visiting team on the scoreboard as they are the 2 seed. Looks like number 21, Brody Ray, a 5'10", 165-pound sophomore, will be a starter, along with number 23, Braden Gaps. A 5'11 junior, along with number 34, that is Gavin Sapaw, 6'2", 180-pound junior. Number 3, Lincoln Thomas, a 5'10 junior, 160 pounds. And number 10 looks like a sophomore, 6'4", 175-pound sophomore. So no seniors starting for the Salem Tigers. Starting lineup for your Bakersfield Lions looks like number 3, the senior C.J. Carey. Number 12, sophomore Ty Cotter, along with number 1, Morris Collins. Number 2, senior Connor Jones. And number 50, the senior Cooper Massey. Again, Bakersfield comes in with an 11-5 or 11-6 record on the year, trying to win a three-peat here from the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. 4th year this tournament, and Bakersfield has won it over the last 3 years. So trying to get a three-peat tonight against the number 2 seed Salem Tigers. 8 minutes set on the clock. Again, the third place trophy went to the Houston Tigers, the host team. They beat Couch 63-60. Jumping it up for the Bakersfield Lions, senior number 1, Morris Collins. Looks like number 34, Gavin Sapaw, 6'2 junior, jumping it up for the Salem Tigers. 8 minutes set on the clock. Refs are ready to go. Going to blow the whistle, and here we go. Here's the tip. Ball's going to be controlled in the backcourt by the Salem Tigers. Looks like number 21, that is Ray with the basketball at the top of the key. Gets it over to number 34, Sapaw. Gets it down low to number 10, Pryor. Pryor guarded by Connor Jones. Takes a spin move, goes up. Strong move, puts it up and in. So Salem gets on the board, 2-0. Bakersfield Lions, fast-paced game. Morris Collins brings it up, misses a layup, rebounded by the Salem Tigers. Salem bringing the ball up. Number 23, Gaps with the basketball. Gets it left side over to Ray. Ray right side over to number 23. That is Gaps. Gaps out front to 21, Ray. Ray right side. And he's going to be shoved, no call. He gets it in high post to number 34, Sapaw. Sapaw's going to make a strong move, runs into a wall to Massey, out to number 23. Gaps for the 3, no good. Connor Jones pulls the board down for the Bakersfield Lions. Jones will bring it up left side to Morris Collins, out of the corner to Carey for 3, no good. Off the top of the backboard, no call. Salem gets the rebound. And they're going to bring it in the backcourt. Number 21, Brody Ray, a 5'10 sophomore point guard. Gets it left side over to Gaps. Gaps out front to number 34, Sapaw. Sapaw right side over to number 21, Ray. Ray gets it out front to number 3, Thomas, and he travels. So another turnover on the Salem Tigers. They take the early lead 2-0. Be Bakersfield basketball in the backcourt. Salem putting on three-quarter court pressure. Morris Collins with the basketball. Gets it right side, still in the back court to Connor Jones. Back to Collins, down court to Massey. Massey to Jones. Jones on the right wing. Out front to Morris Collins. He'll set the offense up. Salem in a zone defense. They'll get it down in the corner to Carey. Nice cut there by Jones. Wide open for the layup, and the Bakersfield Lions are on the board. It's 2-2. 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Ray brings it up for the Salem Tigers. Dribbles right side. Pulls it back out front to number 34, Sapaw. Sapaw left side over to number 3, Thomas. Thomas dribbles back out front. In for a great ball game tonight. Thomas on the right side. They call a 5-second call. So another turnover on the Salem Tigers, and it'll be Bakersfield Lion basketball. Connor Jones will bring it up for the Bakersfield Lions. It's going to be stolen by number 3 and then knocked away. Stolen right back by Carey. Carey's going to get it in the back court. Connor Jones gets it left side to Carey. Carey out front to Collins. Collins gets it over to Morris Collins. Collins right side over to Jones. Jones left side to Ty Cotter. Cotter down in the left corner to Carey. Back out front to Cotter. Ty Cotter with the basketball out front to carry. Play and catch, being patient on offense. High post into Jones. Jones with a 5-foot jumper. No good. Rebounded by the Salem Tigers. Number 21, Ray. Ray down to number 23. That is Gaps. Gaps on the left side. Gaps gets it inside of the big man, number 10, Pryor. Pryor dumps it off to number 34. That is Sapal. And Sapal gets on the board. And Salem leads by 2, 4-2. Bakersfield basketball in the back court. Down court to Connor Jones. Jones with the basketball. He's going to dribble left side. Gets it up to Ty Cotter. Cotter's going to set the offense up. 4:20 left to go. He's going to find a gap, drive in, kicks it out front to Massey. Left side over to Collins. Collins right wing to Jones. Left side to Morris Collins. He loses control, gets it back out to Carey, out to Jones. He thinks about the three, kicks it back out to Carey. Carey will take the three, going to be in and out. Massey gets the rebound and puts it up and in. So Bakersfield ties it up 4-4. 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Number 21, Ray with the basketball, dumps it down, missed shot. Salem gets the rebound. Number 34, Sapal. And Sapal's got 4 points on the night. It'll be Bakersfield ball in the backcourt. Ty Cotter with it. Salem in three-quarter court pressure. Kicks it left side over to Collins. Crosses the timeline. Gets past the defender. Dribble drive out front to Cotter. Cotter down in the left corner to Jones. Jones going to dribble baseline back to Cotter for the wide open. Misses a layup, and then he's going to go over the back. It's a good cut there by Ty Cotter. Couldn't finish, and the Bakersfield Lions get the foul. Going to be first personal foul on Ty Cotter as Massey will check out, and Seth Montag, the sophomore, number 33, will check in. Also, Eli Cotter will check in for the Bakersfield Lions. It'll be Salem Tiger ball, leading 6-4, 3:24 left to go here in the first quarter. Ray brings it up for Salem. He dribble drives, finds a gap. He's going to go up for the shot and going to be fouled on the play. Believe the foul's going to be on number 0, Eli Cotter. So Ray will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Salem leading 6-4. 3:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Championship game of the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. Ray's first free throw is up and good. Ray at the free throw line got his first point. Second shot is up and good. Salem up by 4, 8-4, 3:15 left to go. Bakersfield brings the ball down. They got Eli Cotter with it out front to Connor Jones. Had Montag wide open backside. They didn't see him. Left side over to Cotter. Cotter out front to Collins. Collins to Cotter, and there is Eli Cotter. Nice pass to Montag. Misses a layup, gets his own rebound, gets it again, puts it up and in, and he's fouled. So the sophomore Montag gets the putback, gets 2-3 rebounds on the play, and goes up and makes a shot, and he's going to be fouled. Good rebound there by the sophomore Montag. It's 8-6, 2:54 left to play here in the first quarter. So Montag at the free throw line. It is up and no good. Cotter pulls the board down for Bakersfield. Gets it left side to Collins. Collins going to dribble, drive, goes in, puts it up off the glass and in. And we want a timeout. It is 8-8, 2:46 left to go here in the first quarter. Bakersfield Lions and the Salem Tigers all tied up here in the championship game of the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. Earlier games from today. Summersville won the 5th place game. 3rd place game was a good ball game. The Couch Indians lose to the host team, Houston Tigers, 63-60. And that one is Bakersfield beat Houston earlier in the week on Thursday to move them down to the 3rd place game. But Houston ended up squeaking past Couch to win that one here to host as the host tournament. So they got 3rd place. Bakersfield boys trying to get a three-peat as they have won this tournament 2 years in a row. This is the 4th year of this tournament. And Bakersfield Lady Lions win it today in the Big Springs Conference Tournament, 43-39 over Van Buren, and we'll move on in that. Ray's going to bring it up for Salem. They'll get it left side over to number 15, which I do not have a name for. Do not have a name for number 15. I believe that might be Ragsdale. Ragsdale out front gets it to number 23, Gaps right side over to number 11, Stevens. Stevens into some trouble, trying to find somebody. Finally finds Ray. He's going to pull up, gets it down to Sapal. Sapal puts it up and in. Sapal now with 6 points. It's at 10-8. Bakersfield trailing. Ty Cotter gets it down court to Montag. Montag's going to be called for the charge. So Montag drives in, and they're going to call the charge on the Bakersfield Lions. It'll be Salem Tiger basketball. Number 3, Lincoln Thomas will check back in for the Salem Tigers. Also, Kaiden Alvarado will check in for the Bakersfield Lions. 10-8, 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Bakersfield trailing. Ragsdale with the basketball up top, gets it over to Gaps. Gaps dribbles right side over to number 3, Thomas. Thomas dribble drive in. He's going to be fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on number 1, Morris Collins. Connor Jones will check back in for the Bakersfield Lions for Montag. So Montag with 2 big points on the night. And it'll be Salem basketball. Salem gets it into number 11. That's Stevens. Stevens into some trouble. Out front to number 15, Ragsdale. Left side over to number 23. Gaps misses a 3. Collins gets the rebound. All the way down court to Cotter. Cotter out front to Collins. Collins dribble drive. Picks it back up out to Cotter. Cotter left side to Carey. Carey over to Jones. Jones down in the left corner. Out front to Cotter. He'll look at the 3. Has Alvarado wide open. Misses a layup. And we got a tie-up, and we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow going to the Bakersfield Lions. Good pass in there to Alvarado, but he was just a little bit too far under the basket. And it'll be Bakersfield ball after the jump ball. Bakersfield trailing 10-8, 1:16 left to go here in the first quarter. Collins with it out front for the Bakersfield Lions. Gets it to Ty Cotter, left side over to Carey. Carey with it to Collins. Collins, Alvarado inside, and they're going to throw it away off the hands of senior C.J. Carey. So another turnover for the Bakersfield Lions. It's 10-8, 1 minute left to go here in the first quarter. Bakersfield trailing. Number 3, Thomas brings it up for the Salem Tigers. Front to number 11, Stevens. Stevens right side to Thomas. Thomas inside to Sapal. Sapal's going to go up and get fouled. Sapal killing the Bakersfield Lions inside. He's got 6 points on the night, going to the free throw line to try to get 8. Big boy. Number 34, junior, 6'2", 180-pounder. So Sapal at the free throw line. First one is up and no good. Sapal's second free throw is up and good. So Sapal's got 7 points. It's a 11-8 ball game. He's got a name for number 15. It's Moody. Missing off the roster. Bodie Harden checks in for Bakersfield. Down right side to Carey. Carey on the right wing, and he loses it. 2 straight turnovers for the Bakersfield Lions. And Eli Cotter will come in for Bakersfield. C.J. Carey will come out. Moody brings it up, number 15 for the Salem Tigers. Leading 11-8, 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Out front to number 11, Stevens. Stevens right side to Thomas. Thomas with the basketball back to Moody, down to 15 seconds. Moody out front. Guarded by Harden, almost stolen. Moody's going to dribble right side, down to 7 seconds. Gets it over to number 3, Thomas. Thomas down to 4 seconds. Running jumper at the buzzer, no good. And that's going to be the end of one. Bakersfield Lions trailing the Salem Tigers 11-8 here in the championship game of the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. Bakersfield trying to win 3 in a row here as they have won the past 2 years, 23 and 24 tournament. As remember, in 23 we beat Couch. Not sure who we beat last year, but Anyway, trying to make it a three-peat here at the Houston tournament. Beautiful gymnasium, great tournament. Always a good time to come up here. And Bakersfield boys have been in, feels like we've been in tournaments for the last month, because I think we have. We were at the Valley Catholic tournament, then had a week off, got second place in that. Played South Pimscott, and in between those weeks, and we moved on to the Seymour tournament. Had a little rough time up there, got beat by Cassville, went on into the consolation bracket and beat Dora, and then lost to Catholic in the fifth place game. And then straight on into the Houston tournament. We're 2-0 in this, winning easily on Monday and Thursday against Kabul and Houston. And now in the championship game, taking on the Salem Tigers. And then next week, last tournament of the year, the Big Springs Conference Tournament. Bakersfield boys will be in action, I believe, Monday night. I might be wrong, but the girls started today in action. They beat the Van Buren Bulldogs 43-39, so they'll move on. So congratulations to the Bakersfield Lady Lions. Start of the second quarter, 11-8, Bakersfield trailing. Number 10, Pryor with it, dumps it over to number 21. That is Ray, misses a shot. Paul gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Bakersfield going to have to get a hold of the big man inside, as he has got 9 points. It's 13-8. Bakersfield bringing it down court. Eli Cotter with it, gets it to Connor Jones. Jones with it left side to Collins. Collins dribbles over to Eli Cotter over to Massey. Massey out front to Cotter. Cotter left side going to be stolen. Number 15 with the basketball, drives in, misses the layup. Paul gets the rebound, misses it, gets it again, and then we got a loose ball, and he's going to go up and get fouled and makes the shot. So Sapal, he has got 11 points on the night. It is 15-8. The Bakersfield Lions trailing the Salem Tigers. Sapal killing the Bakersfield Lions inside. First free throw is up and good. He's got 12 out of the 16. Bakersfield Lions trailing by 8, 16-8. Morris Collins with the basketball. Gets it to Massey. Massey on the left side over to Collins. Collins out front to Jones. Jones back to number 1, Morris Collins. Out front to the sophomore, Ty Cotter. Cotter, right wing to Eli Cotter. He'll look at the three down in the right corner to Massey. Back to Ty Cotter. Cotter with the basketball. He's trying to get through this zone defense. They're going to throw it away again. Salem Tiger basketball. Number 3, Thomas with it out front. Guarded by Morris Collins. Gets it over to number 21, Ray. Ray dribble drive. He traveled. No! What the heck? What are they calling? Not sure about that call on that. Going to give it to White. He traveled all over the place, and not sure what the ref was saying, but very evident that he did travel. It's going to be Lion basketball. Morris Collins with it for the Bakersfield Lions. Gets it to Ty Cotter. Cotter inside to Jones. Going to be tipped away and knocked out of bounds. So the Bakersfield Lion basketball underneath their own goal. Inbounds again on the near side. Cotter gets it into Collins. Collins going to dribble out front and set the offense up. Left side over to Jones. Jones on the cut into Cotter. Back to Jones. Almost throws it away. Jones to Massey. Massey out front to Collins. Collins dribble drive. Drives in. Going to be stolen. Taken by the Salem Tigers. Number 21, Ray up for the layup. Going to be missed. Rebounded by Cooper Massey. Massey to Jones. Jones will bring it up. 5:43 left to go in the first half. Bakersfield trailing 16-8. Ty Cotter is going to take the little 5-foot jumper. Sapal brings it down for the Salem Tigers. Gets it over to number 23, Gaps. Gaps going to bring it up court, slow the offense down. They'll set the offense up for the Salem Tigers. Gets it over left side to Ray. Ray to Sapal. Sapal's shot's going to be blocked by Connor Jones. Going to be Bakersfield basketball. Bakersfield bringing it up to Massey. Massey on the right side. Gets it out front to number 12, Cotter. Cotter, right wing over to Jones. Jones on the right side, over left wing to Collins. He'll dribble baseline and runs into a wall, and he's going to be fouled and make it. So Morris Collins with the chance at a three-point play gets the Bakersfield Lions back with the end at 6. It's 16-10. Now trying to make the three-point play as Cotton Alvarado will check back in. Sapal coming out to catch his breath. Well-deserved. He's got 12 points on the night of the 16 for the Salem Tigers. Been a force inside. Morris Collins with the ball at the free throw line. Puts it up and in. He's got 5 points. And Bakersfield's deficit back to 5. Number 23, Braden Gaps, a 5'11 junior, gets it right side over to number 23, and he's going to miss a shot. Then we got a tie-up, and the Bakersfield Lions will get a hold of it. Right wing to Collins. Collins trying to get past his defender, and there's going to be a blocking foul on the Salem Tigers. 16-11, 4:39 left to play here in the first half of the championship game of the Houston Community Foundation Tournament. Just the Tigers' second team foul here in the second quarter. So Bakersfield ball underneath their own basket. Ty Cotter will inbounds it for the Bakersfield Lions. A sophomore gets it in out front to Jones. Jones over to number 3, Carey. Carey right side to Alvarado. Excuse me, to Collins. Out front to Carey. Carey will take the three. It's good. So C.J. Carey gets on the board and Bakersfield back within 2. 16-14, 4:18 left to go. And Salem's going to throw it away, going to be stolen by Ty Cotter. Cotter with the basketball. He's going to drive in, miss the layup. Number 32, Damon Berry gets the rebound. Over to number 21, Ray. Ray's going to pull it back out to the timeline. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Bakersfield trails by 2. Number 32, Dan Berry, a 6'4 junior, inside to number 10, Pryor, and he traveled. It's like Bakersfield Lions will play the winner of Dora and Kosh. We'll be playing that on the 27th, which is Monday. Thanks, Christian, for the update. Don't have a bracket with me. Carey with the ball for the Bakersfield Lions. Over to Jones. Jones for 3. It's good. And the Bakersfield Lions are up by 1. And the Salem Tigers are going to need a timeout. 3:36 left to go here in the first half. And the Bakersfield Lions have just went up for the first time tonight with a 3 by senior Connor Jones. He's got 5 points on the night. Morris Collins also with 5 points. Seth Montag with 2. Cooper Massey with 2. Salem Tigers led by number 34. Their big junior, 6'2", Gavin Sapal. He has got 12 of the Salem Tigers' 16 points tonight here in the championship game of the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. Bakersfield Lions again will play on Monday night in the Big Springs Conference Tournament. Lady Lions get a big win today over Van Buren to move on into the Big Springs Conference Tournament second round as they beat the Van Buren Bulldogs 43-39. So after the timeout, Salem Tiger basketball. Tigers trailing by 1. First time they've been trailing the Lions tonight. 17-16, 3:35 left to go here in the first half. Number 15, Moody will bring it up for the Salem Tigers. Dribbles it out front over to number 23. That is Gaps. Gaps with the basketball. Out front to number 3, Thomas. Thomas dribbles in, fakes a shot, left-handed jumper, no good. Ty Cotter brings it out for the Bakersfield Lions. Cotter dribbles in, and he's going to be fouled on the play. So Cotter tripped up there by number 15, Moody, for the Salem Tigers. That's going to be his first personal foul, team foul number 3. So Lion basketball underneath their own goal. Ty Cotter will inbounds at 3:09 left to go here in the first half. Bakersfield with a 1-point lead. Cotter trying to get it in. Throws it in to the front court to C.J. Carey, the senior, left side to Jones. Jones looks at the 3, doesn't take it. Back over to Cotter. Coach didn't give him direction on the play. Left side to Jones. Jones right side to Carey. Carey with the ball back out front to Cotter. Cotter setting the offense up. Salem in a zone defense. Bakersfield having a hard time getting a shot off, but being very patient on offense. With a 1-point lead, Carey with it down to 2:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Left side to Carey. He'll look at the 3. He'll find a gap, bring it back out to Jones. Jones fakes the pass, drives in, puts it up and in for 2. So Jones now with 7. Bakersfield up by 3 or 4, 20-16. They'll get it inside to number 10, Pryor. Pryor's going to move, a little jump shot up and in. So Pryor, he's got 4 points. And it's back to a 2-point ball game, 20-18, 2 minutes left to go. Salem three-quarter court pressure. Ty Cotter easily broken to Alvarado to Collins. Collins for the layup, and he's going to be fouled. So Bakersfield easily breaking the full court pressure by the Salem Tigers, and Morris Collins to go to the free throw line as he has got 5 points on the night. That foul's going to be on number 32. Dannon Berry, a 6'4", 170-pound junior. Collins' first free throw is up and good. So Collins now with 6, extends the lead to 21-18. Bakersfield with the lead. Second free throw up for Collins, and it's also good. 21-18, excuse me. 1:55 left to go here in the first half. Salem Tiger basketball. Moody with it out front to Pryor. Pryor top of the key. Left wing over to number 23, Gaps. Gaps out front to Moody. Bakersfield in a man-to-man defense. Gaps with the basketball left side. He'll dribble all the way around the horn, trying to get it inside to Pryor, their big man. Sapal gets it out front. Over to Moody. Moody gets a pick from Sapal, right side over to Gaps. Gaps is going to drive into Pryor. Pryor is going to be called for the travel. Right call there by the referee as Pryor took an extra step. And he called for the travel. A lot of turnovers for Salem in the first half. Bakersfield gets the basketball down court to Alvarado. Alvarado gets it out front to Cotter. Cotter over to Collins. He'll bring it back out front. Down to 1 minute left to go here in the first half. Bakersfield leading by 3, 21-18. Connor Jones with it over to Collins. Collins dribbles in to Cotter. Cotter back out front to Jones. Jones right side to Carey. Going to be patient until they find an open shot. Morris Collins finds a gap, drives in, puts it up and in. Collins with 9, and it's a 5-point lead, 23-18. Bakersfield leading. 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. Moody with the basketball. He'll dribble in for the Salem Tigers, and he traveled. Another travel for the Salem Tigers. So Bakersfield ball leading by 5. 29 seconds left to go. Got a feeling they're going to just walk it up and take the final shot of the first half. Leading by 5. Ty Cotter with it left side over to Morris Collins. Collins going to dribble out by the timeline down to 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Left side over to Jones. They're going to set a play up. Out to Cotter. Cotter right side to Collins. Down to 10. He'll drive in. Shot's going to be blocked. Taken by Moody for the Salem Tigers. Down to 5 seconds. Over to number 3, Thomas. Down to Sapar at the buzzer. He misses a layup. And your halftime score, Bakersfield Lions leading 23-18. Outscoring the Salem Tigers 15-7. In the second half, and the Bakersfield Lions are led by their senior, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Morris Collins has got 9 points on the night. Looks like Connor Jones has got 7 points on the night. C.J. Carey with a lone 3. He's got 3. Seth Montag, the sophomore's got 2. And Cooper Massey, the senior, has got 2 points on the night. Salem Tigers led by their big man inside. He's just a junior, Gavin Sapal, 6'2", 180 pounds. I'm guessing probably a linebacker if I was to take a guess. They're a Class 4A school, and he's a dandy on the inside. I think he scored 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's got 12 points in the first half, and I believe all of them came in the first quarter as Bakersfield held Salem to 7 in the second quarter. Looks like number 21, Brody Ray, has 2 points on the night. And number 10, Luke Pryor, has 4 points for the Salem Tigers. Bakersfield Lions again leading 23-18 at halftime here from the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. The 4th annual. Bakersfield going to try to make a three-peat tonight as they've won this tournament over the past 2 years and trying to make it 3 years in a row with a 5-point lead. We're going to take a few-minute timeout here. Let me catch my breath here on the Bakersfield Lions Sports Broadcasting Network. back here at the championship game. Your halftime score 23-18. Bakersfield Lions leading the Salem Tigers here in the 4th annual Houston Community Foundation boys basketball tournament. Bakersfield trying to make it a three-peat as they have won this tournament 2 years in a row, leading by 5 so far, 23-18 here at halftime. The score at the end of one was 11-8. And Bakersfield outscored Salem 15-7 in the second quarter to take the 5-point halftime lead, 23-18 against the Salem Tigers. Going over scoring, Bakersfield led by their senior Morris Collins. He's got 9 points on the night. Connor Jones with 7 points. C.J. Carey, the senior's got 3. Seth Montague's got 2 points on the night. And senior Cooper Massey with 2 points on the night. Salem Tigers led by their big man inside, number 34, Gavin Sapal, a 6'2 junior, and he absolutely dominated in the first quarter. He's got 12 points. Bakersfield made some adjustments in the second quarter to kind of shut him down, but before he got 12 points, there he is leading all scores. Number 21, that is Brody Ray, the sophomore, 5'10". He has got 2 points on the night. Number 10, Luke Pryor, also a 6'4 sophomore. He's got 4 points on the night. And we are just about ready to get things started here. Second half of the championship game, the nightcap, as the Bakersfield Lions taking on the Salem Tigers. Again, congratulations to the Bakersfield Lady Lions today as they beat the Van Buren Lady Bulldogs 43-39 to advance to play in the second round of the Big Springs Conference Tournament. They're being played at Summersville High School. It'll be Bakersfield Lion basketball to start the second half. We got Collins, Cotter, along with Jones, Massey, and Carey in for the Bakersfield Lions. Salem in his own defense. Over to Carey, out front to Collins. Collins left side to Cotter. Back out front. They're going to be patient. Playing a little 1-2-2. Out front to Carey. Carey right side over to Jones. Jones with the basketball. Out front to Cotter. They're going to be patient. 23-18. Ran 30 seconds off the clock to start the second half. Bakersfield with a 5-point lead. Morris Collins right side to Carey. Carey. Now he's going to almost throw it away, but Collins gets a hold of it. They've ran a minute off the clock. Bakersfield going to be very patient with the 5-point lead. Left side over to Collins. Collins to Jones. Right side to Carey. Carey over to Collins. He'll find a gap down to Massey. Back out front to Carey. Carey for 3, no good. So Paul pulls the rebound down for Salem. Here come the Salem Tigers. Oh, number 23 with the basketball. That is Gaps. Gaps gets it into Sapal. Runs into some trouble. Back to Gaps. Gaps throws a shot up and puts it in. So Gaps gets on the board. It's back to a 3-point ball game, 23-20. Full court pressure by the Salem Tigers. Connor Jones with it in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline to Collins. Collins going to bring it back out to Jones. Jones over to Collins. Collins going to set the offense back up. Right side over to Jones. Jones gets it over to Cotter. Down in the corner to Collins. Going to look baseline. Picks it back up over to Carey. Cross court to Jones on the right side. Back out front to Cotter. Cotter finds a gap. Drives in. Dumps it to Massey. Massey to Jones. He looks at the 3. Should have took the shot. Goes up for the shot. Misses it. Cotter gets the board. He's going to go up and get fouled on the play. That foul's going to be on number 10, Luke Pryor, the sophomore. And Ty Cotter will go to the line to shoot 2. Cotter hadn't scored yet. But here's his chance, a sophomore guard for the Bakersfield Lions. Bakersfield leading 23-25, 54 left to go here in the third quarter. Shot is up and no good. That foul was on number 10, Luke Pryor, 6'4 sophomore for the Salem Tigers. Massey will come out as Caden Alvarado will check in. Second free throw is going to be short. Sapal gets the rebound for Salem. Gets it over to number 23, Gaps. Gaps with the basketball. Out front to number 21. That is Brody Rohr, a sophomore. Left side over to number 3, Thomas. Thomas back out front to number 23, Gaps. Gaps gets it inside to Sapal. Sapal up for the shot. It's in, and he's fouled. He's got 14 points on the night. Bakersfield trying to figure out how to stop the big man. I think he had 12 in the first quarter. They shut him down in the second quarter, and he's came out with vengeance to start the third quarter. Chance of the three-point play. First one is up and good. So Sapal with 15 points, and we're all knotted up 23-23. Bakersfield ball in the backcourt. Morris Collins with it. Bakersfield scoreless in the third quarter. They'll get it down to Alvarado, to Jones. Jones for the shot, misses it, and it's going to be knocked away and out of bounds. The last touch by the Salem Tigers. So Bakersfield scoreless. Salem on a 5-0 run. Ty Cotter will bring it in for Bakersfield. Gets it out to Jones. Jones looks at the 3 to Alvarado. Alvarado brings it back out front. Get a dribble drive over to Collins. Collins dribbles baseline to Jones. Jones out front to Alvarado. Alvarado picks his dribble up, gets it to Connor Jones. Jones out front to Carey. 5 minutes left to go, third quarter. Down to Alvarado on the block. Back out to Cotter. Cotter dribbles out front to Collins. 23-23, 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Ty Cotter going to take a 3. It's good. So Ty Cotter gets on the board. The Bakersfield Lions want a timeout. 4:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Bakersfield finally gets on the board here in the third quarter. Now with a 3-point lead, 26-23. Gavin Sapal, big junior for Salem. He's got 15 points on the night. Big force on the inside, and Coach Denton wants a timeout after that made 3 there by sophomore Ty Cotter. Championship game of the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament, the 4th annual. Bakersfield trying to make it a three-peat as they have won the last 2 years in a row. So after the timeout, making some defensive adjustments as Gavin Sapal is tearing Bakersfield inside up, as he's got 15 out of the 23 points for the Salem Tigers. Bakersfield with a 3-point lead, 26-23. Bakersfield will put on full court pressure on the inbound. Salem will inbounds at Ty Cotter. Going to knock it away, and it's going to bounce off the the crosswalk, and bounce right back into his hand, so it's out of bounds. So it'll still be Salem basketball. Bakersfield full court pressure. I think that's number 23, Gaps, inbouncing it. Gets it into number 21, Ray. Ray dribbles it up. Defense will back off. Bakersfield in a man-to-man defense. Gaps with it out front to Thomas. Thomas gets a pick from Sapal. Thomas on the right side trying to get it into the big man. They can't. Good defense by Collins. They throw it into Sapal. It's going to be stolen. They'll get it over to number 12, Ty Cotter. Cotter with the basketball. Dribbles right side to Collins. Collins almost stolen, but he regains control. 26-23, 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Bakersfield with the lead. Morris Collins with it out front to Eli Cotter, and it's going to be knocked away and out of bounds. Last touched by the Salem Tigers. Number 15, Moody will check back in for Salem as number 3, Lincoln Thomas, comes out. Morris Collins with it out front for the Bakersfield Lions. Gets it to number 13, Alvarado. Alvarado out front to Jones. Jones left side over to Cotter. To Jones, back to Cotter. He'll look at the 3. Gets it, a nice pass into Alvarado. Wide open underneath the basket. And Alvarado gets on the board. It's back to a 5-point lead for the Bakersfield Lions. Over to Moody. Moody loses control, and Morris Collins gets it. And he's going to roll out of bounds. Good hustle there by the Bakersfield Lions senior. 3:34 left to go here in the third quarter. Bakersfield with a 5-point lead, 28-23, putting on pressure. They get it into Sapal, over to Moody. Moody dribbles right side, picks his dribble up. Gets it over to number 21, Brody Ray. Ray's going to take a little jumper, no good. Sapal gets the board for Salem, up for the shot, and he's going to be fouled. So Sapal with 15 points on the night. He goes back to the line. Sapal with 15 of the 23 points for the Salem Tigers. Been a force on the inside. 6'2" junior. 180 pounds. Probably a linebacker for the Salem Tigers if I was guessing. As the first free throw is up and no good. So Massey will check in for the Bakersfield Lions. Caden Alvarado will come out. Bakersfield trying to figure out a way to stop the big man inside. Sapal's second free throw is up and good. So Sapal now with 16 points on the night, back to a 4-point deficit. 28-24, Bakersfield with the lead. Bakersfield breaks full court pressure. They're going to throw it away. Eli Cotter got a hand knocked away, and it's going to be Salem Tiger basketball. Number 21, Ray, brings it up. Going to take a long three over to number 23, Braden Gaps. And we're back to a 1-point game as Morris Collins. No, they're going to call a charge. So Morris Collins called for the charge, and the Bakersfield Lions not happy with that. And the Salem Tigers got a chance to get up ahead again. Bakersfield not happy about that, but I believe he was set. So good call by the ref there to be Salem Tiger basketball. Moody will bring it up court for the Tigers. Class 4A school. Moody over to Pryor. Pryor with the basketball. Gets it over to number 21, Ray. Ray dribble drives, goes in, and they're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be on number 50, Cooper Massey. And Salem will get the basketball underneath their own goal. Salem gets it out front to number 10, Pryor. Pryor down in the corner to Gaps. Gaps with the three, no good. Collins gets the board. Collins dribbles up. Collins over to Jones. Jones to Cotter. Cotter back to Jones. Down in the corner to Collins. Collins drives in to Jones. Jones for three. It's going to be short. Carey gets the rebound. Excuse me. Back to Jones, and we're going to have a foul on the play. Bakersfield getting a lot of rebounds underneath their own basket. Need to go up for the shot. Instead, they're kicking it out. So Bakersfield ball underneath their own goal. Ty Cotter with the basketball. Gets it into Collins. Collins going to be fouled on the play. Tuck Sapal's going to be called for the foul. I believe that's his second. (28-27). Bakersfield holding on to a 1-point lead. 2:13 left to go here in the third quarter. Morris Collins trying to get into double digits. He's got 9 points on the night, leading the Bakersfield line. Number 11, Royce Stevens, will check in for Pryor for the Salem Tigers. Morris Collins at the free throw line, trying to extend the line lead. Second free throw in and out, no good. Sapal gets the board down for the Salem Tigers, gets it to Gaps. Gaps gets a pick and almost loses it. Gaps still with it over to Sapal. Sapal up for the layup. He's got 17. Bakersfield having a hard time defending the inside game tonight for Sapal. He's got 17 points, and the Bakersfield Lions trail by 1, 29-28. Lion ball as we get a loose ball. It's going to be stolen by the Salem Tigers. Gaps with it out front. Left side over to Moody. Moody dribble drives into the big man, Sapal. Sapal up for the shot. No good. And the Bakersfield Lions get the rebound. They'll get it down court to Collins. Collins dribbles in, loses control out to Carey. Over to Cotter for three. No good. Rebounded by Moody for the Salem Tigers. Moody gets it over to number 23, Ray. Ray dribbles down out front to Moody. Moody over to Gaps for three. It's good. So Gaps with 2 long threes, and the Bakersfield Lions trail 32-28. 1:08 left to go here in the third quarter. Lion basketball. They'll cross the timeline, get it to Massey, back over to Jones, left side to Collins. Collins dribbles out front over to number 12, Ty Cotter. Down in the corner to Jones. Jones out front to Cotter. Down in the left side, Morris Collins dribbles baseline. He's going to be fouled on the play. So Sapal going to be called for his third personal foul, I believe. If they can get him out of the ball game on the bench for a little bit, it will help the Bakersfield Lions as he is dominated inside. He's got 14, 16, 18 points on the night. So third personal foul on Gavin Sapal, the 6'2 junior. First free throw up for Morris Collins. It's good. He's in double digits. He's got 10. Number 32, Dannon Berry, a 6'4 junior, will check in. Also, number 3, Lincoln Thomas will check back in for Salem. Sapal and number 21, Bray, will come out. Morris Collins' second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebounded by the Salem Tigers. So get it over to number 3, Thomas. Thomas will bring it up down to 30 seconds, 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bakersfield trails by 3. Thomas with the basketball out front to number 11, Stevens. Stevens gets it over to number 3, Thomas. Oh, he traveled and they didn't call it. Took 2 steps. Back out front to number 3, Thomas. Down to 17 seconds. Thomas with the basketball, Stevens with the basketball, down to 10 seconds. Out front to number 23, Sapal. Gaps with the basketball. Long three, going to be blocked, and that's going to be the end of 3. Bakersfield Lions trailing 32-29 here at the end of 3. Only scoring 6 points in the second half compared to the 14 of the Salem Tigers. And the Bakersfield Lions trailing by 3, 32-29. And we are in for a dandy fourth quarter here at the championship game. Gavin Sapal, he's got 12, 14, 16, 18 points on the night for the Salem Tigers. Gaps, he's got 8 points on the night. Ray has got 2, Pryor with 4. Morris Collins leads the Bakersfield Lions. He has got 10 points on the night. Connor Jones with 7. C.J. Carey with 3. Ty Cotter with 3. Cotton Alvarado with 2. Seth Montague with 2. And Cooper Massey with 2 points on the night. Bakersfield trailing 32-29. Now Gavin Sapal, the 6'2 junior's got 18 points, and he's got 3 fouls, but he looks like he will check back there. No, he will not come in to start the fourth quarter, so he'll set the first minute or 2. And hopefully the Bakersfield Lions can capitalize off him being on the bench, as they have not been able to figure out how to stop the big man inside yet. Low-scoring ball game, 32-29. Bakersfield Lions trailing the Salem Tigers here in the championship game of the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. It'll be Salem Tiger basketball to start the fourth quarter. Number 3, Lincoln Thomas gets it in the backcourt for the Salem Tigers, guarded by Morris Collins. Thomas gets a left side over to Gaps. Gaps finds a gap, drives in. Shot's going to be blocked, gets his own rebound. Out to Moody. Moody dribble drive into the big man, number 23, number 32, Dannon Berry, the 6'4 junior, and he's going to go up and get fouled on the play. So Berry scoreless tonight, but he's going to try to get on the board and extend the Salem Tiger lead. 7:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bakersfield trailing by 3, make it 4, as Berry puts the free throw up and in. Second free throw up for Berry is up and good. 34-29, 7:40 left to go in the ball game. Bakersfield with the basketball trailing. They'll break the full court pressure to Jones. Jones dribbles the baseline. Inside to Cotter, going to be thrown away. Salem Tigers get the steal. We'll get it to Moody. Moody will set the offense up for the Salem Tigers. Left side over to number 11, Stevens. Stevens dribbles in up for the shot, and he's going to make it and get fouled. So Stevens pretty much throws a shot up, goes in, and they're going to call the foul. Not a very good call on that one, as he just kind of turned and threw it up and ran into the defenders. But the ref gave him the and one. So Bakersfield trailing by 7, 36-29, 7:18 left to go here in the ball game. Free throw is up and good for number 11, Stevens. As we got an official timeout, as we got some sweat on the floor. 37-29, 7:18 left to go here in the ball game. Bakersfield trying to crawl back in this one. It trailed most of the first half and then went on a run at the end of the first half and had a 5-point lead, 23-18. Salem outscoring Bakersfield 14-6 in the third quarter. Now it's an 8-point ball game, 37-29. Bakersfield basketball. Eli Cotter left side to Jones. Jones for three, no good, and we're going to have a loose ball. Collins gets a hold of it, and then they say he stepped out of bounds, I think. No, they say Salem. Salem got it and stepped out of bounds. Not sure, didn't see that, but nevertheless, Bakersfield basketball. Not sure what happened on that, but Bakersfield ball. Ty Cotter inbounds. He gets it to Carey. Carey out front for the Lions. Left side, throws it away. Has Moody wide open for the uncontested layup. Misses it, but there's number 32, Barry, and he puts it up and in, and it's a 10-point ball game, 39-29. Bakersfield trailing. Lack of hustle there by the Bakersfield Lions, and Barry got the easy putback. Bakersfield basketball. Morris Collins with it left side. They'll get it out front to Ty Cotter. Cotter will set the offense up. Left side to Carey. Carey out front to Cotter. Cotter right wing to Collins. Collins back to Cotter. To Carey. Carey for three, no good. Rebounded by Collins. Collins goes up for the shot, and he's going to be fouled. It's a good hustle there by Morris Collins. Coach Denton not happy with the Bakersfield Lions, and I can't say I don't blame them as they pretty much gave that shot to Barry. They missed a layup, and Bakersfield not hustling back down the court. And Barry pulled the rebound down and put it up and in. Collins' first free throw is up and good. Collins has got 11 points on the night. Bakersfield trails now by 9, 39-30. 6:18 left to go here in the ballgame. Gavin Sapal still sitting on the bench for the Salem Tigers. He's got 18, but he's got 3 fouls. He'll probably be checking in pretty quick. Salem Tiger ball after the missed free throw. Number 23, Gaps with it for the Salem Tigers. Gets it out front to number 15, Moody. Moody finds a gap left side over to number 11, Stevens. Stevens to Thomas. Thomas over to number 23, Gaps. Gaps left side, gets it into the big man, Barry. Barry into some trouble, throws a shot up, and we're going to have a foul. You got to be kidding me. Terrible call there by the ref. They're going to call the foul on Cotton Alvarado. Said it was on the floor. Not a good call there by the ref. So Kyden's third foul on the night. Salem basketball, though. Throw it away and out of bounds. Gaps threw it away, and it was out of the reach of number 21, Brody Ray. So Bakersfield catches a break there after the turnover. 39-30, 5:49 left to play here in the ballgame. Bakersfield trailing. Ty Cotter in the backcourt for the Bakersfield Lions. He'll cross the timeline, gets it to Alvarado. Alvarado right side, gets it out to Cotter. Cotter with it out front to Collins. Collins to Jones. Jones for three, good. So Cotter Jones now with 10 points. It's back to a 6-point ball game. Salem into some trouble. They'll get it to Gaps. It's going to go off of its foot and out of bounds. So a turnover on the Salem Tigers, and the Salem coach not happy about that one. Good defense there by the Bakersfield Lions. Salem coach not happy with that one, but it did go off of his leg. Bakersfield ball trying to get back to one possession deficit. Connor Jones on the left side out front to Ty Cotter. Cross court to Jones. Jones for three. Connor Jones and the Salem Tigers want a timeout. 39-36, 5:06 left to go here in the ballgame. Bakersfield has cut it back to a 3-point deficit, trailing the Salem Tigers 39-36. At the end of one, Salem had the 11-8 lead. Halftime, Bakersfield outscoring Salem in the second quarter 15-7. Then it was just the opposite almost in the third quarter. Salem outscoring Bakersfield 14-6. And now it's a 3-point ball game. Salem with the lead 39-36. Bakersfield trying to come back as it seems like they've trailed most of the game. Took a couple leads there early in the second half, had the halftime lead, but Salem came out with a vengeance in the third quarter. Gavin Sapal, the junior for Salem, is on the bench with 3 fouls. He leads all scorers with 18 points on the night. But I have a feeling he is back. Yes, he is back in the ball game as the timeout was taken by the Salem Tigers. 39-36, Bakersfield trailing the Salem Tigers here after the timeout. Connor Jones with a couple back-to-back threes, and it's got Bakersfield back within 3. 5:06 left to play here in the ball game. Salem Tigers will bring it up. Number 21, Brody Ray, the sophomore, gets it right side over to number 3, Thomas. Thomas on the right wing trying to get it into Sapal. Good defense there. They'll get it into number 10, Barry. Barry up for the shot, and it's good. What are they? Yes, they're going to say it's good. Luke Pryor, actually the sophomore. The refs, I don't think, knew what they were going to do, so now they're going to huddle back up and call the foul, but nevertheless, the basket was good for number 10, Pryor, and the foul's going to be on Bakersfield Lions, number 13, Cotton Alvarado. He's got 4 points. So Pryor at the free throw line. He's got 6 points now, make it 7 as he makes the free throw. Bakersfield trailing 42-36. Morris Collins in the backcourt. They'll get it over to number 13, Cotton Alvarado. Back out front to Ty Cotter. Left side over to Connor Jones. Jones out front to Carey. Carey left side to Jones. Jones with it. They're going to dribble right side over to Alvarado. Trailing by 6. Out front to Cotter. Cotter to Jones. Jones looked at the long 3. Cross court to Alvarado. Alvarado down short corner to Jones. He'll dribble back out. Down to 4:15 left to play here in the ball game. Right side to Jones. He'll look at the 3, fake it, drive in, dump it to Collins. Collins puts it up and in. Collins now with 13 points on the night. It's a 42-38 ball game. Bakersfield trailing. Number 23, Gaps, brings it up for the Salem Tigers. Gaps with the basketball inside of the big man, Sapal. Sapal dumps it down to number 3. That is Lincoln Thomas. He's going to dribble it off of his leg and out of bounds. So another turnover on the Salem Tigers. Bakersfield Lions bringing it up, trying to get it back within 1 possession, trailing by 4. 3:40 left to go in the ball game. Ty Cotter in the backcourt, finally crosses the timeline, dribbles right side to Alvarado. Alvarado out front to Collins. Collins going to set it up and call the play. Gets it over to Connor Jones. Jones left side to Carey. Carey out front to Collins. Collins trying to find Jones in the corner for 3. Back out front to Collins. He drives in, goes up for the shot. It's good. He's got 15 points. It's back to a 2-point ball game. 42-40. 3 minutes left. Salem Tigers bring it up. Number 3, Thomas dribbles all the way to the basket. Going to be stolen by the Bakersfield Lions. They'll get it down to Morris Collins. Up for the layup. No good, but he's going to be fouled on the play. As number 23, Braden Gaps, was there to take the charge, but he turned his body. And going to be called for the blocking foul. 2:50 left to go here in the ball game. Morris Collins with the chance to tie it if he can make these 2 free throws. He's got 15, make it 16. It's Morris Collins with 16 points on the night. Number 15, Moody will check back in for the Salem Tigers. 42-41, Morris Collins trying to tie it up. And he does. Free throws up and good. He's got 16. It's tied up 42-42. Salem Tigers with the basketball in the backcourt. Moody with it. Left side over to Pryor. Pryor. Salem's going to take a timeout. 2:42 left to go. Fourth quarter, Bakersfield and Salem all knotted up 42-42. Been a great ball game, back and forth all night long. Bakersfield having a hard time stopping the big man Gavin Sapal in the first half, but done a pretty good job here in the second half as he's got 18 points on the night, 5 of them here in the second half. Bakersfield Lions, Morris Collins, he's got 11, 13, 15, 17 points on the night for the Bakersfield Lions. Looks like Connor Jones has got 13 points. Cotter has got 3 points. Ty Cotter, Cotton Alvarado with 2. Seth Montague with 2. And Cooper Massey with 2. CJ Carey has also got 3 on the night for Bakersfield. So we're in for a fun last 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Bakersfield and Salem here in the Houston tournament playing for a championship. Bakersfield trying to win this tournament 3 years in a row. Salem basketball after the timeout. Number 21, Brody Ray, the sophomore, with it. Guarded by senior CJ Carey. He gets past him, gets it over to number 10, Luke Pryor. Pryor dribbles in, out to Gaps. Gaps on the right wing. He's taking a couple long threes on the night. He's got Pryor top of the key. Trying to get it down to Sapal. Can't get it. Dribbles in, out to Gaps for 3. It's good. So Gaps gets his third 3 on the night. He's got 11. It's a 3-point ball game. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left to go here. Bakersfield ball. Morris Collins with it in the front court. Right side over to CJ Carey. Carey out to Collins. Collins with the basketball to Carey. Carey dribbles out to Ty Cotter. Under 2 minutes left to go. To Jones. Jones for 3. No good. Got a long rebound by Collins. He's going to take the dribble. They want the travel. They'll get it back to Jones. Jones dribbles underneath the basket, out to Carey, cross court to Cotter. Cotter down to Jones in the corner to Carey for 3, no good. Another long rebound by the Lions. Down to the left wing to Alvarado. He'll drive in, throw the shot up, no good. And it's going to be knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Salem Tigers. 45-42, 1:28 left to go. Bakersfield trailing by 3. Ty Cotter inbounds it for the Bakersfield Lions. Gets it to Jones. Jones looks at the 3, drives in, spin move, 5-footer, no good. Rebounded by Salem. Gaps is going to bring it up for the Tigers into some trouble. Loose ball, and Bakersfield gets they're going to say the jump ball. But possession arrow going to the Bakersfield Lions. Good hustle there by Morris Collins for the Bakersfield Lions. 45-42. Bakersfield trails. 1:15 left to go in the ball game. Alvarado on the right side gets it to Carey. Carey front court to Cotter. Cotter out at the 3-quarter line. Out to Jones. Jones to Cotter. Down to a minute left to play. Cotter with it out front for Bakersfield. Trying to get past the defender to Alvarado for 3. No good. Rebounded by Salem. Moody to Sapal. Sapal to Pryor. Pryor's going to be fouled on the play. So Bakersfield trailing by 3, 45-42. And Cotton Alvarado will check her foul out of the ball game. He ends tonight with 2 points. Cooper Massey will check in for Bakersfield. That's Bakersfield's 15th foul. So Luke Pryor, the junior, will be at the free throw line. 6'4" sophomore will be at the free throw line to shoot 2 and try to make it a 2-possession ball game. Pryor's first free throw is up and good. He's got 8 points on the night. Eli Cotter will check back in for Bakersfield. Cooper Massey will come out. 47 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bakersfield trailing by 4, 46-42. Second free throw up for Pryor. It is good. Trailing by 5, 47-42. 40 seconds left to go. Jones in the right corner for 3. No good. Long rebound, and he traveled. Why don't they call the travel? He rolled. Not sure what the call is there. Whose ball is it? It's going to be Bakersfield ball. Said he rolled out of bounds. Ty Cotter, 37 seconds to Jones. Over to Carey. Carey trailing by 5. Bakersfield throws a backcourt. They regain possession to Collins for 3. No good. Rebounded by Cotter. He'll put it up and in, and Bakersfield takes a timeout. 47-44, 25.6 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Bakersfield trailing the Salem Tigers here in the championship of the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. Bakersfield, the number 1 seed. Salem tried to upset them, the number 2 seed. Salem moved on to this game as they beat the Couch Indians by 7 on Thursday night. Bakersfield moved on to the championship after dominating Houston. I believe they won that game by 42 or something, 52-20 on Thursday night. And then Salem comes and upsets, Houston comes and beats Couch in the 3rd place game. So never know in these ball games. Whoever comes out to play. So Summersville got the 5th place trophy, and Houston ended up with the 3rd place trophy as the host school. Championship game, 47-44. Bakersfield Lions trailing the Houston Tigers here, and it's going to be Houston Tiger basketball after the timeout. Bakersfield Lions took the full timeout, and it will be the Salem Tiger basketball. 4A school. Salem, Missouri, just about 45 minutes northeast here, part of the South Central Association Conference here in Missouri. Probably the toughest conference overall in the state of Missouri, football, basketball, and baseball. Very, very tough conference, the SCA. Salem Tiger basketball trying to get it in bounds. It's almost stolen. Pryor gets it for the Salem Tigers. He's going to be fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on number 0, Eli Cotter. Down to 22 seconds left to play in the game. Sorry about that. My cameraman's not paying attention. It's my son Tucker, so I can give him a whipping and blame him for that. 22.8 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Pryor at the free throw line. First one is up and good. 48-44, Bakersfield trailing. Second free throw up for Pryor. The 6'4 sophomore is up and no good. Rebounded by Sapal. Sapal puts it back up and in, and he's fouled. So Gavin Sapal, the big junior, he's got 20 points on the night. Basket was good, and he got fouled on the play, and it's now a 6-point ball game, 50-44. Bakersfield trailing, 20 seconds left. Gavin Sapal's free throw is up and no good. Morris Collins pulls the rebound down for the Bakersfield Lions. Dribbles right side down to 15 to Jones for 3. Short. Rebounded by Salem. Got a loose ball. Cotter gets a hold of it. And then we got a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 34, Gavin Sapal, with 8 seconds left to go. 8.6 seconds left to go. Bakersfield basketball trailing by 6, 50-44. 8.6 seconds left to go, 50-44. Bakersfield going to have to get a quick 3 and a timeout. They get it out to Jones. Jones is going to get it over to Collins, down to 5. Shot's going to be blocked, and that's probably going to do it. As the shot was going to be blocked. 2.8 seconds left to go on the ball game. Bakersfield trailing by 6, 50-44. As number 3, that is Lincoln Thomas, scoreless on the night. He's at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. Let's put the nail in the coffin for the Salem Tigers. 51-44, 2.8 seconds left to go. Second free throw up for Thomas is up and good. That's going to do it. As Ty Cotter takes a long shot at the buzzer, Bakersfield Lions lose 52-44 to the Salem Tigers in the championship of the Houston tournament against the number 2 seed Salem Tigers. Good ball game by both teams tonight. And Gavin Sapal ends the night with 20 points for the Salem Tigers. He was a dominant force tonight in the first half and second half for the Salem Tigers. Going over scoring, first off for the Bakersfield Lions, led by senior Morris Collins. He had 17 points on the night. Connor Jones with 13 points on the night. C.J. Carey with 3. Titan Alvarado with 2. Seth Montague with 2. Cooper Massey with 2 points on the night. Salem Tigers, they were led by their junior Gavin Sapaw. He had 20 points.
And now,
Number 23, Braden Gaps, a 5'11 junior, into the night with 11. Number 10, Luke Pryor, into the night with 10 points. Number 21, Ray, into the night with 2. And number 3, Thomas, into the night with 2 points. Again, your final score, Bakersfield Lions lose to the Salem Tigers 52-44 here in the championship of the Houston Community Foundation Boys Basketball Tournament. 52-44, Bakersfield loses. And I want to tell you all to have a good night. Be safe going home. Bakersfield loses, gets second place in the Houston tournament. For the Bakersfield Sports Broadcasting Network, I'm Andrew Ekman. Y'all have a good night.